Welcome to this summary of The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book isn't about complicated formulas, investment tricks, or financial jargon. It's about people, how we think, feel, and act around money. If you've ever wondered why smart people make poor financial choices or why some people seem to grow wealth effortlessly, this book answers those questions. Part 1: Core Idea of Money Psychology. The central idea is that money isn't logical, people are. Our financial decisions are shaped by fear, confidence, upbringing, habits, personality, and the stories we tell ourselves. Two people with the same income, working in similar conditions, can make completely different financial choices because their experiences differ. That's why copying someone else's strategy doesn't always work. Financial success is rarely about intelligence or technical knowledge. Instead, it depends on behavior, patience, discipline, humility, and long-term thinking. One of the book's most powerful lessons is, being rich is visible, being wealthy is invisible. Flashy purchases may impress, but real wealth grows quietly through saving, consistent actions, and smart planning. This part reframes how we view money. It's not a math problem, it's a psychology problem. Master your habits and mindset first, and financial freedom follows. Understanding this distinction is the foundation for everything else in the book. By focusing on behavior over flashy outcomes, you prepare yourself for long-term success without unnecessary stress or comparison. The key takeaway is simple: quiet discipline and thoughtful decisions beat visible wealth any day. Part 2: Luck, Risk, and Life Lessons. Morgan Housel emphasizes that luck and risk shape almost every financial outcome. Success often depends on favorable circumstances, timing, and unseen advantages. Conversely, failure can result from misfortune, not necessarily poor decisions. Most people fail to account for this and judge outcomes as if they reflect absolute personal responsibility. Recognizing the roles of luck and risk encourages humility when things go well and patience when life hits hard. Avoiding catastrophic errors often matters more than chasing big wins or taking excessive risks. Financial survival, staying in the game, and avoiding ruin often matter more than brilliance or intelligence. This part also teaches that comparisons with others are misleading. People make choices based on their life experiences, tolerance for risk, and personal priorities. A strategy that works for one person may fail for another. Learning to respect risk, plan conservatively, and focus on your unique situation reduces stress and improves decision-making. By understanding that outcomes are not purely under your control, you cultivate resilience. You become more cautious during downturns and more patient during growth periods. The key takeaway is, humility, patience, and understanding risk are more valuable than chasing instant results or trying to outsmart everyone. Part 3: Compounding and Staying in the Game. Compounding is the hidden force behind wealth. Small, consistent actions may seem insignificant today but accumulate into extraordinary results over time. Morgan Housel emphasizes that time matters more than genius. Staying in the game consistently outweighs occasional brilliance or perfect decisions. Decades of small, disciplined choices often produce far greater outcomes than sporadic large wins. Warren Buffett's fortune is a prime example. Decades of consistent investing and patience produced wealth beyond what most achieve by chasing short-term gains. Housel's point is clear: the magic happens over time, and anyone can benefit by staying disciplined. The book also stresses avoiding panic-driven decisions during downturns or volatility. Short-term mistakes are unavoidable, but long-term consistency ensures compounding works in your favor. Even modest actions, repeated daily, can result in life-changing progress. Financial decisions shouldn't be evaluated by immediate outcomes. Focus on processes, habits, and steady growth. Avoid shortcuts, resist impulsive reactions, and let time amplify your consistent actions. Discipline and patience aren't glamorous but are far more powerful than talent or luck alone. The main takeaway: small, repeated actions, compounded over years, yield extraordinary results. Stay consistent, stay patient, and let time work for you. Part 4: Freedom, Flexibility, and Knowing Enough. The ultimate reward money offers is freedom, not luxury or status symbols. Controlling your time, deciding how you spend it, and having the flexibility to live on your terms is more valuable than any material possession. Morgan Housel emphasizes that this freedom is often overlooked but is the true measure of wealth. The book also highlights the importance of knowing when you have enough. Chasing endless wealth or comparing yourself to others leads to stress, poor decisions, and unnecessary risk. True financial satisfaction comes from defining personal goals and limits, then sticking to them. Recognizing enough creates peace and security, reducing anxiety about money. Housel explains that many financial disasters happen not because of poor income or knowledge, but because people fail to stop wanting more. Prioritizing comfort, security, and meaningful life goals over status or flashy consumption leads to smarter, sustainable choices. This part encourages reflection. Wealth is not about accumulation alone, but about creating a life you control. Freedom, flexibility, and contentment matter more than showing off. Knowing your limits, staying disciplined, and defining enough helps prevent destructive habits and builds a life of stability and fulfillment. Part 5: Saving, Optional Goals, and Writing Your Money Story. Morgan Housel concludes with practical wisdom: save money even without a specific goal. Savings provide flexibility, security, and the ability to act when opportunities arise. They protect your future self from present impulses. Habitual saving is a cornerstone of long-term financial health. Everyone's financial journey is unique. There is no universal formula. The most effective strategies are those you can sustain indefinitely without stress. Housel emphasizes behavior over technical expertise. Patience, discipline, and consistency are the most reliable paths to wealth. The book teaches that money is deeply personal and emotional. Understanding your own psychology, controlling impulses, and focusing on long-term growth are far more valuable than chasing flashy success. Small, consistent decisions compound into financial independence and stability. Ultimately, the message is clear: build sustainable habits, respect risk, stay patient, save consistently, and define what enough means for you. Wealth is the result of disciplined choices, not luck alone. Your behavior, mindset, and long-term thinking shape your financial life more than any formula, strategy, or investment tip ever could.